Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our lecturer, Dr. Cynthia Ratnadewi. So today we are going to present our project, which is entitled Interest and Talent. We have come up with the idea of this topic. After discussion, we decided to choose the Unit 1 from PULSE 2, which is the Malaysian Secondary Lower Textbook. Okay, so this title aligns with the format of KSSM and also the CEFR, which containing of the activities, the favorite activities of the students, and also several other activities which we have included into our learning materials. Next, my friend Shafiq will continue with the explanation of our physical and online learning and teaching materials. Okay, Shafiq, you may continue.
All right, thank you, Putri, for setting up the stage. I am Awadul Shafiq Shamri, so I'm going to dive into our group story. So after lots of chats and meetings with the group members, we decided to shake things up in online learning. We figured out that an Instagram account would be the perfect spot for our teaching and learning ventures. So our stuff isn't just cool and helpful, but it's also totally in line with what the kids learn in secondary school. Um, but what really makes us different is how we teach. We dug deep and found this cool way. This cool platform called Suggestopedia, and we are using it to make our content even better. But there's more. Our Instagram isn't just about lessons. It's a mix of everything like short plays, songs in English, little story, and motivational quotes. So we want to connect people no matter where they are from and what language they speak. So now I'm gonna pass it on to the next person.
Okay, hello. My name is Ramli Lutfi from MLCKB. I'm here to talk about our magazine. This magazine was a culmination of our efforts of all 10 members of this group. It covers many topics. We mainly focuses on hobbies, tips, and informations. Some of the hobbies that includes elaboration on music and anime cultures. Under tips, you can see how one can use their hobbies as a side hustle for their advantage in order to make a better financial decision and more money. How to care for your pet cat, and how to style your hijabs for the girls out there. And finally, under information, we have many topics such as cultural awareness, how hobbies harness happiness, and why is talent important for success. From this article, we decided activities that that teachers can use in order to boost their students' understanding in English, especially when it comes to this subject. Okay. Okay, so some of the activities the teachers can use for the student. For example, on this article, how to gain confidence is in speaking, the students can read the article and put their own tips for better speaking and that they could work on themselves. This should be personal experiences and how personal personal wisdom from their own personality and their own surroundings. For example, students that loves to go shopping can put in talking to the cashier as one of their own tips, or joining voice calls for gaming for all of those gamers out there. And to be adjusted to the theme of confidence in speaking, the students have to get to the front of the class and talk about their own tips and why does it specifically works for them. Okay, next we will go for the next activity for our magazine.
So for the next activity, I'm excited to share with you some of the themes that are in the magazine. That are in the magazine. There are exploring passion and hobbies as depicted in our magazine. So um, through many heartfelt story, we delve into the joys of many that involve passion and hobby. So the activity we focus on exercising in writing. The activity is called Passion Journal, where participants will be provided with with a journal or notebook where they can document their experiences exploring a new hobby or passion. They can write about their thoughts, feelings, and observations, as well as any challenge or success they encounter along the way. At the end of the activity, participants can share pieces from their journals with the group. So this can foster a sense of community and mutual support and respect in pursuing their passions. Um, thank you so much. I'm gonna pass it on to the next person.
Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon, Dr. Cynthia. My name is Emma Shindra Pratika. So I'll be explaining about the Instagram, our online teaching platform. So basically, we have chosen Instagram as our online teaching platform, as Instagram can be an effective platform for teaching and also educational purpose for several reasons. First of all, Instagram is highly visual, making it ideal for subjects that benefit from images, diagrams, videos, and infographics. This can help in explaining complex concepts in a more digestible and engaging manner. Next, wide reach and engagement. Instagram, with millions of active users, allows educators to reach a broad audience. This can be particularly useful for spreading educational content beyond traditional classroom to a global audience. And finally, we choose Instagram because Instagram has stories and also reels that offers dynamic ways to present content in a short, engaging format. These features are great for quick lesson and tips and also updates, allowing for creative storytelling and keeping the audience interested. And I'll pass it to the next presenter, Nick.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Nick Fitri Hassan, and I'm presenting on the content that we have in our Instagram account. So the amount of content, we have at least 30 or so more content posted in our Instagram. And this content has various activities and different categories. For example, it ranges from telling the days of our activities and goes straight to our talents, showcasing our talents and hobbies that we partake in. For example, the Insta stories that Insta posts that I have done for my part. I have showed that I've participated in various activities like visiting the museum and visiting conventions and stuff. So there's also a lot of other contents that ranges from people singing, people visiting different places and such. Another thing about our content, we also include a lot of motivational quotes. The quotes are attached to the posts that we have to inspire and motivate others in partaking their hobbies and to showcase their talents. So we also have quizzes that are in our Instagram. So do help yourself and participate in the quizzes that we have prepared for people to partake in. And that is all from me, and I'll pass it on.
Okay, so right now we are going to move to the demonstration of our learning and teaching materials, whereby the group members are going to be the participants for our demonstration. Okay, for our first demonstration, which is the magazine, we're first going to give the magazine to the students, to the participants, and ask them to spend some time to do some reading. Okay, like the first article that we are going to ask them to read maybe is on the third page, which is about favorite time or about interest. So we're going to give them time about 2 minutes to read, and then we're going to ask them question. Okay, so since this is only a demonstration, I think I can go straight forward to the question, right? All right. So after asking the students to read the magazine, this page specifically, the teacher can ask question like, for example, do you guys agree that spending time with friends can make you happy and motivated for the next day? All right. So any volunteer to answer?
Can I answer?
Yes, sure.
Okay, refers to for your question just now. I 100% agree because we can uh, we can be we can be more relaxed when we with our friend, and we can share and spending our time and talk about something that make our mind clear. It was like we can, if we go out with our friend, we being more out of stress. That's my personal opinion. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Can you tell me what is your name?
My name is Nurshira Akmal.
All right, so moving to the next one. The next page. Okay, so for example, this article, we are going to give the students some time to read, maybe about 2 minutes, and then we're going to ask them question. Like for example, do you agree with this article saying that sunset can heal us? Any volunteer to answer the question?
Hi, I am from SM Maktab Selangor. So I feel like sunset in some ways it heals us, but not entirely. Just for a quick, like 1 hour or 2 hours, just by looking at it, we'll feel good about. We feel like we can reflect about some things, but it's not always the case. That's all for me.
Okay, so moving to the last activity for our magazine. Thank you very much, Shafiq. All right. Okay, so this one can be used for the um, speaking session, but I think I would prefer to move to the next page. Okay, so for this page, music is not just a hobby. Okay, so this title is, I think, many people like music, right? So I think this title is interesting for the students to be talk about. Okay, so do you agree that music can make us happy? Anyone volunteer to answer the question?
Sure.
All right.
Can I
Okay.
volunteer?
Yes, sure. Can you please introduce yourself first?
So my name is Haris, and based on the statement that you have just stated, music is not just a hobby. I will agree to that statement because I think music is much more wider than that, because music can also sometimes teach us to be more appreciate about other outside of our interests, because music is wide, right? It has a lot of genre. So we can also say that music can also uh, bring us together if we have the shared interests. So that's what I think. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Haris, for the answer. Okay, so I think that's all for the demonstration of our magazine. Now, moving on to the next online material, learning and teaching material. I'm going to pass to Nabila to demonstrate the online learning and teaching material.
My name is Wan. I'm from class Picasso. Okay, for the first question, is she your friend? I think the correct answer is yes, she is, because we're talking about another person, and we're not talking I'm not talking about the person in front of me, but the other person. So the correct answer is she is. For the second question, I think the right answer is you are my friend. aren't you? Because a positive statement should go with negative question tag. And I think aren't is the correct answer for it. So that's.
I will continue for my part for the second quiz. So for this quiz, I will show you this is about quiz for subject verb agreement, or known as SVA, and I will write my name here, and I will choose the class for Piramli. And for the first question, she blank to school every day. So I will choose the answer for goes. And the next question is Nisa, her mother at the kitchen every day. So the answer is house. Next question is Aida and Anis. Teacher Munirah carrying her book. So I will choose the answer is helping. The next question is Jaja near the park alone. And I think the answer is walk with ED. And the next question is he cry because he's got thirsty. So the answer is cry. The next question is they play the guitar together and the answer is play. The next question is Sharanya at the canteen. And I will just answer is eats without no adding words. The next question is teacher Putri, teach Form 1 students. I will just the answer. The last question is Ash and Noah play the toys together and the answer is I also choose the answer. And the mother baked the cake for us. And I will choose the answer for cake with eating. And just submit the question. Okay, then we move on to the conclusion.
So to sum up, this project offering is a wide-ranging opportunity to explore innovative and also creative techniques in education. So crafting effective teaching between physical and online learning environments requires an approach. So by prioritizing accessibility, engagement, and also inclusive learning experience that meet the diverse needs of learners in today's digital age. So that's all for the presentation of the ELTM. So thank you